personal relationship with Leo Messi. It's a big game, really, when they faced Real Madrid in the Bernabeu, and since then, Rakitic seems to have lost a little bit of confidence. Opportunity for him tonight to try and regain some of that spark in midfield for the Catalans.
Well, yeah, Rakitic maybe wouldn't have been Jeremy Mathieu, who has been past it, but has been left out.
Fit again on the bench tonight. The Gammers has done a good job, and as a result, Luis
over his seasons at Malaga.
Neymar gets his first touch. Now Neymar wins a corner. It came off Juan Fran once again. And first opportunity for Barcelona to put Miguel Angel Moya under pressure.
There have always been isolated criticisms for Iniesta. Maybe he doesn't score enough.
Jordi Alba on the ball for Barcelona. Here's Neymar. Cutting inside, finds Suarez, who gets it back from Iniesta.
Was looking for a ball.
Griezmann lost out to Rakitic. Here's Neymar. Bit of space for Neymar now. It's a brilliant run. He finds Leo Messi on the edge of the box. Messi went round foot. And Neymar driving towards the area. Messi going outside. Gab, weaker right foot, unable to hit the target.
Well, that was Messi coming back into the middle because Suarez. But Griezmann can hold it up as well if he gets the ball into the opposition half, where it has very infrequently been so far in this game.
Neymar on the ball for Barcelona. Arda Turan sticking with him. He lays it back to Andres Iniesta. Messi finds Dani Alves. Messi in the box. Gets around Godin, cuts it back to Suarez. He miscontrols. Neymar on the far post. It's a dreadful error, I think it's fair to say, by Miguel Angel Moya. The defence in general not looking to... But it could go down.
Moya left a bit stranded, but Atletico invited on the Barcelona pressure.
Neymar combining superbly with Suarez. Jordi Alba with the shot. Suarez unable to take advantage of the... It appears the free kick is punishment enough. Have done about that. That's the start Barca needed. Rakitic putting it along the face of the box. Neymar's shot blocked. It fell to Iniesta. Back to Rakitic, a rather hopeful one.
And Neymar appears to be in some discomfort.
Well, in fact, it's a tremendous challenge by Jose Maria Jimenez, isn't it? Jimenez had to make.
Neymar puts his foot through the ball. There's no pulling out. Received a hefty blow on the ankle. I'm not quite sure who the whistles and jeers are for.
Well, Jimenez, that could well have been a free kick. And as you can see, it's... as I say, Jimenez in the side alongside fellow Uruguayan centre-back Diego Godin, basically because he's done so well in the last couple of games. A little bit fortunate there, however. Indiana goes back, finally realises that Neymar is still on the ground, hence the whistling, and quite able to point out to the referee that he's not faking it. I'm sure that looks worse than it. That's quite a nasty one. Right. Free kick right on the edge of the box, or even more. I think fair to say it was just outside, but Neymar is going to have to be aided off the pitch. Meanwhile, Pedro Rodriguez is warming up, but I think Neymar signalling to the bench that he's going to need a change of socks. I don't think that's going to be too serious.
Well, he's not asking for the substitution, he's asking simply for a change of attire. I think Barcelona might just hold off for a couple of minutes as Neymar is treated on the sidelines. Play with 10 men, it's not as if Atletico are
of the evening. The camp knew that this one would certainly be, as he comes back onto the pitch with a new pair of socks.
Their future and what kind of condition Neymar is in.
Dani Alves, beautiful flick in. Great ball in from Alves, in fact, accepting it. The flag stays down for Suarez. Oh, he gets beyond Jimenez brilliantly. Neymar, and he heads it wide. Brilliant break from Luis Suarez. The ease with which he got, almost subtle the way he does this. Lovely pass to himself, the delicate chip. Neymar will be disappointed not to have hit the target with that.
It's from last season, looking.
Jordi Alba to Neymar, who appears to be suffering not at all from James. Fouled by Neymar. Free kick to Atletico again.
First extended spell of Atletico.
Fortunately for him, he found Godin and not Turano Coque. Neymar trying to set. Busquets sets to Neymar. The flag stays down. Neymar was unable to control it first time, but he's running at the defence now. Still Neymar. Messi's with him. Messi gets round Games. It's a great hand by Moya. And in the end, it's Godin who gets enough of his head on the ball to get away from Neymar and set it up as rapidly as he would have liked. That was a really good right hand from Moya from Messi's attempted cross-stroke shot.
Well, the arm across from Neymar on Godin, but used to the free.
But surprising, Luis Football Club Barcelona in his Atletico days in the past. Raul Garcia on the bench too. 4 minutes of regulation time in this first half. I'm sure we'll have at least 1, if not 2 minutes added for that Neymar injury earlier on. Here's Busquets for Barca. Neymar shrugging away the challenges. Alba able to get up by referee Undiano. Neymar.
We just saw some rather startling pass accuracy statistics. 47% for Atletico Madrid.
Suarez on 12 and 35 minutes. Suarez, perhaps somewhat controversial, as it did appear to include a fairly obvious handball from... Simeone would be in seeing Torres
in the first half.
Well, it's 2-0 to Barca. The Griezmann, one of the few players who could take Jordi Alba on over 60 yards in a sprint. A firm challenge there on Neymar. Another yellow card. And was stopped for a few minutes in Juanfran, who joins Mandzukic and Jesus Games in the referee's book.
Beautiful touch there from Iniesta. Pedro warming up when it looked as if Neymar might not be able to continue.
Another foul there. Juanfran. Neymar making an intelligent little run into space. Alba again. Lays it off to Neymar. Neymar trying to trick his way past Arda to Rakitic in acres of space to his right. He lays it off to Neymar on the left. Neymar comes up against Thiago. Wins it back off Arda, lays it off to Suarez. Here's Rakitic. Messi calling for it. Not the greatest ball. He chips it in towards Rakitic. Jimenez in with everything there to get his head to it before the Croatian, who feels he should have got a penalty. Luis Suarez was clear cut, I think it's fair to say, as the penalty committed by Messi in the other area. Free kick given against, leaving around in agony on the ground. Intensity that Simeone would have liked to see from the start, I'm sure. Clear. And risking everything there, Neymar For Barca, 50-50 ball, both raise the boot. Iniesta, Neymar, the shot blocked, it falls for Messi. Tries the shot, it's blocked. Battling with Piqué. Piqué got the better of things. Neymar, lovely footwork to get beyond Gabi from Neymar. Koke coming back. Neymar gets away from Jimenez. He's pulled back by Thiago, who's going to get a yellow. To my count, Duncan, that's the 4th yellow for Atletico.
Well, they are playing a risky game, and that's a clear pullback. Neymar could maybe have continued. Decided he was going to stop at...
Jordi Alba. Neymar wins the throw. On the ball, he's been combining with Juan Fran, but they just got blocked in there. Neymar breaking out. Messi. Griezmann, he gets away from Griezmann over the top towards Neymar. Well, Alba. Neymar, and well, Thiago didn't know too much about. Alba once more for Barca, trying to get away from Raul Garcia. Here's Neymar. Alba, Neymar again. Leo Messi. Messi still goes. Rafinha, the younger brother of Thiago. Messi, Neymar rather, gets beyond Juan Fran. It falls for Leo Messi. Jordi Alba, Neymar, brought down by Koke. Referee allowing play to continue momentarily, and well, I'm not going to tell a pleasant message. Koke late with the challenge. Raul Garcia in firmly. It's Raul Garcia who annoyed Neymar. Garcia reacting, and meanwhile Neymar's down again. Smile on his face. Neymar involved. Godin, as too is Mandzukic. Well, Neymar does have a tendency to go down a bit easily at times, but Raul Garcia shouldn't get involved, quite frankly. And well, whilst it's not their hardest shove we've ever seen. Rakitic, the flag stays down. Messi misses it, gets another bite of the cherry. Thank you very much, Leo Messi. Game, set and match to Football Club Barcelona. Those 3 men are Barcelona's attacking trident. They've each scored a goal tonight. They each scored a goal on Thursday in the Cup or more. Barcelona 3, Atletico 1. No wonder the Camp Nou is delighted. No wonder the troubled president, Mr. Bartomeu, looks tremendously relieved. Here's Neymar, Rafinha rather, lays it off to Neymar. Jordi Alba supporting the Brazilian. We're inside the final minute of regulation time. As Pedro, who's been warming up since about halfway through the first half, about to come on at last. Brilliant play, brilliant jinking run from Neymar. He's smashed into by Godin. Juan Fran having a little kick at him on the ground. The referee wave play on. Juan Fran absolutely out of order there. No need for that whatsoever. It's Godin. He's down. I don't know if many tears will be shed for Godin in the Camp Nou tonight.
That's ridiculous from Juan Fran afterwards. A couple of kicks. Yeah, you've got your hands behind your back, but kicking out it.
It's been a bit scrappy at times, but to my mind, of the 2 teams out there, Duncan, the one who have dedicated the 90 minutes to playing football. Goals from the trident. Neymar, Suarez, Messi, Mandzukic.
They've got Real Madrid coming up, Atletico Madrid, and their winning run has come to an end.
Well, good to see after such a hard-fought game they played.
Hola Neymar, ¿qué tal? Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Muy contento por todo lo que hacemos dentro del partido. El equipo hoy todo del todo mejor. yo estoy muy contento por el partido.
¿Esta victoria sirve para cerrar todas las heridas, toda la división interna que puede existir en el club?
No, ha pasado. Ahora tenemos que estar con la cabeza dentro del campo y estamos así desde el último partido y hoy hacemos un gran partido.
¿Quién es el artífice de esta victoria? ¿El entrenador? ¿Los jugadores?
Creo que todo. La actitud que tenemos dentro del campo es lo más importante.
Neymar, ¿hay buena relación de los jugadores, del vestuario con el técnico, con el entrenador?
Sí, no tenemos pelea alguna. Lo que dije, ha pasado, ya está, ahora estamos juntos otra vez.
¿Quién manda más? ¿Leo Messi o Luis Enrique?
Creo que Bartomeu, ¿no?